Hey guys, my name's Chime and I'm here today to talk to you guys about some native reptiles in our lovely state of Virginia. To jump right into it, this is my friend Shelly. She's an eastern box tortoise and they can grow to be about 5 to 6 inches in length. They're omnivores, so they eat plants and animals such like berries, mushrooms, and earthworms, slugs, snails, insects, your garden, just about anything. They like to live in fields and forests, and they prefer moist areas, but they're not aquatic turtles. They can't swim. You can tell by the way her feet look. She's got claws instead of webbed feet. So she's better at digging than she is swimming. And they can live to be 30 to 40 years old. So one question I get asked about turtles a lot is, can they live without their shell? And the answer to that question is no. Oh gosh, it's stuck. So without their shell, they wouldn't have their spine. This is a box turtle shell that we found and bleached. It still has some pieces of the shell right here because turtles actually do shed the scales on their shells. The shell itself is just one big piece of bone that includes their spine. So no, they cannot live without their shells. This is Jet. He's a corn snake and he's 21 years old. Corn snakes are also native to Virginia, and they can grow up to 6 feet long in the wild. Jet's about 4.5 feet long. In the wild, corn snakes eat mice and other rodents, but they're pretty opportunistic eaters, so they'll eat other things like eggs or birds or even other snakes in some cases. They usually live in overgrown fields and forest openings. Sometimes you'll even see them on farms, especially corn farms, which is part of the reason why they're called corn snakes. The other reason is if you look at his belly right here, you can see that it looks a lot like this heirloom corn. And they're usually a dark orange or yellow in color. This is what they would look like in the wild. Captive corn snakes come in hundreds and hundreds of different colors. So Jet also just shed either today or yesterday. You can see his whole shed right here. It comes off in one big piece, or at least it should. And one interesting thing about snake sheds is if you look right here, they have scales that cover their eyes instead of eyelids. And when they shed their skin, those eye caps come off with the skin too. So this is Mo. He's a black rat snake and he's 21 years old. He's about 5.5 feet long, but in the wild, black snakes can grow to about 6.5 or 7 feet long. Like their name suggests, they do eat rats and mice, but they also eat other venomous snakes like copperheads or timber rattlesnakes. They live in deep forest and overgrown fields and even your backyards. But like I said earlier, they eat venomous snakes, so they're good to have around. They're really great climbers and they're really great swimmers. So if you can see my friend Mo's eyes, they're a little exaggerated right now because he's also about to shed, but they're completely white. He's blind and he has cataracts. So he can't see, but if you look at his tongue, he navigates the world through smell. All snakes smell with their tongues. They take little particles from the air of whatever's in the air and bring it back into their mouth and touch a nerve that's on the top of their mouth. And that's how they smell things. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me and my friends today, and we hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.